Ladies and gentlemen, hello, welcome to a new episode of DBK. And today we're testing the Milwaukee knife. And why? Because we made a video a few weeks ago about the Dewalt knife, and then we got swarmed with this knife. And then of course, if you ask, we buy. And today we're gonna see if it is as bad as the Dewalt knife or if this brand is as good as people say it is.
Mikkie, it's 6 times as expensive, but it has...
I didn't know that.
Genuine...
Did you buy that with my money too?
Yeah.
Okay.
But it has genuine Aus 8 steel. Not great, but it's actual knife steel.
So, to start off, we already have a steel that has a name. What weight?
Sharpness?
No, but I want to test it already. Or do you want to test sharpness first?
I want to test sharpness first. Because Aus 8 is gonna dull very fast.
Okay.
144, 94.
149. I'm gonna say it's okay, it's not bad.
It's not bad, no, especially
That's
not for
also
a tool
not
like
too
this.
good. I'm gonna give it like a 6.5. Ooh, edge problems. Wait, am I seeing edge problems already? DBK Shop, DBKshop.com. Oh! I tripped. So yeah,
Belly.
I'm gonna give it like maybe 5.5 tops for sharpness because it has edge problems. It comes with edge problems right out of the box. Let's break it now already.
Oh my god.
Yeah, but you know what? The thing is with this knife, people are not requesting this for nothing. So I am already starting with a big ass piece of wood, and I just know that this knife is not gonna give up on me.
It feels really solid. Oh.
That hurt my foot like a 10 out of 10. American oak.
Oh my god, it's hard manwood.
Let's go. Hard manwood, like in my pants cape.
So how does it feel in the hand when batoning? That's what I'm curious about.
I'm not worried about its sturdiness actually, because it's a full tang knife with Aus 8 steel, which is a stainless steel, but it's probably pretty soft. And it's pretty sturdy. But the one thing that it does lack is how easy it splits wood, because it just doesn't really have any thickness to it. And I even think I am feeling a hollow grind.
Really?
Yeah, and that's not what I like to feel.
Oh.
But let's make a fire as quickly as possible because I am hungry and we got a piece of picanha steak.
Yeah, but you did not answer my question at all.
What was your question?
Like, how was the handle in your hand?
Nice!
This part of the video is sponsored by Lamnia.
Lamnia is one of Europe's biggest outdoor and knife shops. From harder to find European brands like the amazing Batoning knives or Martini knives to the highest end Rockstead knives. Literally almost all model Rocksteads. Lamnia's got you covered with worldwide shipping.
But Lamnia is so much more than just knives.
From the best sleeping bags to our favorite hammocks. From flashlights to bags, they got it all! Lamnia is basically your one-stop to survive the outdoors.
Did I mention they got 4.8 stars out of 5 on Trustpilot based on 32,000 reviews? So whether you're splashing big on a Rockstead or going the economical way, Lamnia.com. Link in the description.
So while I'm walking to the next location, I want to say something about this sheath. You can see that this knife costs 60 euros, which is not that expensive. It's pretty cheap and the sheath does feel cheap. But I think it's good enough. It actually, you know, it makes me think of a Falkneven sheath. But what I'm going to do here is, first of all, I'm gonna pick some blueberries because I really like those. Bushcraft, fruits of nature, little presents. I'm gonna cook this beef in a way that we've never done before. And for that, I need to do some chopping.
Hey, that doesn't look bad at all.
You know, I have to be honest, my initial reaction was that it was not really that good at chopping. But now after chopping this branch, I'm like, this thing chops better than I expected to, because it feels like it is not really that good of a chopper. Chopping 7, which is really good for a little, very light knife this size. So we're gonna do something we've never done before. You have to make a construction to put the pan on. And yeah, we saw this on YouTube Shorts.
From a nice woman without a bra.
With I think this knife is going to be really bad at carving, but actually for a knife with just a V-edge, also because of the hollow grind, I'm going to say it is...
hollow grind is just really slicey.
Yeah, it's nice for carving. It's all relative, because is it a good carver? No, of course it's not a good carver. It's never going to get higher than a 6 out of 10, and maybe even that's high already, but for a knife like this, which is definitely not made for carving, it does pretty well. I gotta make a point on all of these sticks. As comparison, a true Scandi grind, it's probably 3 times as fast. I'm not a big fan of the looks of this knife, of the design of this knife, of the general feel of this knife, yeah? I mean, it is only 60 bucks, so how good can it be or how bad can it be? Well, it can be pretty bad actually. But with all the tests, it's scoring about like 6 out of 10, 7 out of 10, which is actually good for a knife this cheap. And just from a random knife brand. It will hold a bad edge, but look at this.
Like, I mean,
it actually feather sticks really well.
Yeah. I mean, it's just a power tool brand. No bushcrafter would carry this on his belt.
Compared to the Dewalt knife, this is actually a good knife.
Yeah, it is.
It is actually able to scrape a fire steel. I don't know if it's good enough. I mean, it's like a 5.5 out of 10, maybe a 6. But yeah, I'm just gonna make this work. I mean, it is possible. I am very tired, so I really gotta get that steak in real fast.
Oh yeah.
It's too thick. I'm gonna cut it in half. Oh, look at that. Food prep.
I'm actually impressed by this construction.
Ooh. Oh, that's real hot. Oh shit.
Mikkie, this is enough to cook 2 nice steaks on.
Yeah, but not more than that, because look, everything is, oh well, these are still pretty sturdy, but this one is done, and
so
that one is
gotta use
done.
the thick ones.
Yeah, I also really need a glove that can withstand heat. Ooh,
and I think the picanha looks
it's good, medium rare.
I think it's perfect.
And the knife cuts it really nicely. I do want to say that this picanha, I would have loved it to have more marbling in it.
Yeah.
And more fat. But, Martin, let's check it out.
Mikkie, stop it!
Already try it?
No, drop it! You fuck.
Okay, Martin, I might have put way too much salt on there.
Ooh! But, oh my god, I'm loving it. It is not. Okay, you can say everything you want about this picanha, but it is tender as hell.
It's like trading in my kidneys for a nice piece of steak.
Mikkie, you did well.
Thank you. What would you rate this? I mean, this is a big iron. This is not like a high budget steak.
This is an 8, 8.5 for me.
8.5?
Yeah, I mean, if it would have more fat and the same taste and tenderness, it would be a 9, 9.5.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
this is just one of the best pieces of meat.
I'm looking at the shot and I'm seeing that you just completely cut off like the top of my head.
Yeah, because you always cut off my top of my head. Look, my head is still here.
But you see, you can really see that I'm way too tall for this kind of stuff.
By the way, this pen is available at dbkshop.com. After a nice day of bushcraft, with your power tool knife, how sharp would it still be?
Listen, sharp enough.
Yeah.
Sharp enough. Yeah, I mean, it didn't start off too sharp in the first place, and I think it hasn't done a lot. If you would cut one piece of rope, which I will demonstrate, then yeah. Oh, whoa.
They did a good
Whoa.
They did a good heat treatment, man.
Man, wait.
We are used that AUS 8 does like barely one rope cut. What the what? What?
I have to say, this is one of the best heat-treated AUS 8 knives I've ever seen. It just genuinely cut 2 pieces of rope. Well, let's go to the bleeding conclusion.
Mikkie, one more thing.
If a knife cuts a nail in the construction.
Wait, what did you do? Oh my god. No, that's not too bad. It's like that micro bevel that just gone. Milwaukee brothers. What's up? We got the Milwaukee knife. We got the Milwaukee knife. We got the conclusion. We got the giveaway. It's big. We are giving away a Falcon Even F1 Pro thanks to DBK, a Falcon Even A1 Pro thanks to DBK, a Benchmade Freak and a Mini Freak thanks to Benchmade, a Half-Breed Blades LIK Generation 2 thanks to Half-Breed Blades, 2 times a Midgard's cooking folder thanks to Tools for Gents, 2 times a BPS 2.0 thanks to BPS and DBK, 2 times a With Armor Ripper thanks to With Armor, and a Wooben E7 and G5 flashlight thanks to Wooben. That's a darn big giveaway. Only thing you have to do is join the Royal Knife Club, support these 2 good-looking Dutch boys, and you help us to make a new video every week with a new knife. Like this Milwaukee knife that you guys asked us to cover. Damn, how much better is this than the Dewalt knife? I'm a Dewalt boy, I've got all my tools from Dewalt, but the knife sucked.
It holds an edge better than I expected. Actually, it almost did everything better than I expected, except batoning and carving. I think overall, for a knife this cheap, it's a really good deal.
I don't think I heard you complain about the handle.
No, it's not.
A single time?
Let me just put it this way. This is the best non-knife brand knife that I have ever seen on this channel. Because usually when a non-knife brand brings out a knife, they just completely ruin it because they have they don't have any connection with knives and they don't have any knowledge about knives. But this brand did a very nice and very good job.
I wanted to say like the only thing they could improve on is like the grind, but it did help it with being a very slicey or much more slicey knife than it otherwise would have been. Otherwise it would have just been a tough knife. Now it also did these tests pretty well, and I mean it's tough enough.
It is good in context because it still has a V-edge. I really like a V-edge. The spine wasn't really that sharp. The handle wasn't completely comfortable. The steel is not amazing, but considering all that, considering that this knife is what it is good. Also, I don't like AUS 8 too, but it performed really well in this test. So I have to be honest, I mean, it's one of the best performing budget steels with edge retention that we've tested. Thank you very much for watching this channel. I feel like a really small kid compared to your arm.
I'm really white.
Like and subscribe, and see you every Thursday, 1 p.m. PDT. And if you have a different knife that you'd like us to review, please let us know. Bye-bye.